Hello everyone, welcome to AV Atmos. On this channel we talk a lot about movies and audio equipment as well as video equipment that are in the cinema business as well. Now if you're new and you want to learn more about cinema technology and movies in general, just subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when we release our next content. I am only going to talk a little bit about Alita and my love for the movie and why I feel that currently it's already on its way to getting a sequel because it did very well. It blew past the estimation that everyone thought it wouldn't get to. When they announced Alita last year, a lot of people said it was gonna flop. Top industry writers said it was gonna flop. A lot of media outlets gave it that it's going to bomb hard, and I don't blame them. It's been a long time Cameron handled a project, and a lot of people doubted that man as a brand per se. Even though he didn't direct the movie, someone else did. He still had a very strong say in the movie because he produced the movie from top to bottom. And when it was announced that it was going to be released in December, a lot of people said that it was going to fail in the competition that it had in December. If you remember, Aquaman was released in December, Bumblebee, Mary Poppins, many big movies came out in December last year. Now, as Disney completed their acquisition of 24th Century, what they did was to move the release date of Alita to February of early this year. And since then, it's been great because when the movie even came out in its first weekend, it did so well that even Disney was surprised that a movie that everyone said it would. In fact, the tracking for that movie in its first weekend was very, very poor. It came out and it did very well. And fast forward to date, this movie has made $404 million, $900,000. $404.9 million. It's currently the 11th highest grossing movie of 2019. It was actually 10 for a long while, and you guys can see we're already in August. It's still in the top 11 till date. Now that brings me to what I'm talking with you guys today, and that is the sequel, whether it merits a sequel. As it stands, if we're looking at the finances and the income that it has generated over the course of 8 months, I think a sequel is more than deserving at this point. This movie has already sold close to 700,000 copies in the United States on Bluray. And if it manages to get to 1 million copies, which I very well feel it will make over $60 million from the United States alone on Blu-ray. And this is not accounting for streams and all other money-making streams that it will still generate money from. But this is strictly Blu-ray sales. It has sold a lot in the United States, especially on Blu-ray. Now, a movie that can do up to $50 to $60 million in the United States on Blu-ray deserves a sequel. Now, let me make an example, especially for a lot of you guys that don't know anything about box office. When they make a movie, they spend more on the marketing. So they expect to make at least double or triple the budget to be able to break even. Alita needed around 350 to 400 million to break even, and that it got in its theatrical run. Now I know it didn't make anything above the 400 million that it was required, but it at least did $404 million. it pulled back the entire resources that was put into bringing it to life, thereby leaving avenue for it to still make more money on disc and digital streams as well. The movie will make money at the end of the day. I don't know how much it's going to turn over, but it will end up making money. And if it can do at the very least $80 million total worldwide on Blu-ray sales, DVD sales, and other streams, if you can pull in at least $18 million, I think it deserves it. Because when we compare this movie to movies like Terminator, the last Terminator, Genesis needed $450 million to break even. It ended up with 440, which is $10 million less, and it still got a sequel. The sequel is coming this November. The same thing is happening with so many other movies that didn't or was very close to the break-even point, but they still got it. So we'll take a look at example number 2. Tomb Raider from last year is getting a sequel. It made $274 million, which is $1 million less than the $275 million needed for it to break even. That is getting a sequel. There are a lot of movies currently that are getting sequels regardless of what they did in the box office. I could go on and on, guys, but what I'm getting at is that if you're an Alita fan like I am, because it's currently my second best movie of 2019 behind John Wick 3, I'm gonna do the Blu-ray review of John Wick 3 in maybe a week or so from now. It's already coming out on Blu-ray, and you guys will be the first to get it. But what I can tell you guys now is that if you are an Alita fan, hold on to your seats, man. We are gonna get a sequel very soon because the movie is doing so well on disc, and I see a sequel coming soon. And if the sequel happens, it will make more money than it made in its first run. I can guarantee you guys that it will make far more money than what it has made right now, and you'll probably be looking at a better result in the sequel as well, especially financially. And I really want a sequel for this movie because I really don't like movies that come out and they just drop the dime, or they just drop the ball on these movies and they don't make anything. At the end of the day, they just let it wither away and they just focus on new content. All movies will not make $1 billion. Build your franchise. Even MCU, they didn't start making $1 billion when they started. You can remember Captain America made just $370 million on a $150 million budget. So that movie wasn't really a success when it came out, but it got sequels that later went up to $1 billion. What I implore most of these studios to do is to keep producing movies that resonate with the crowd, regardless of the income they are getting, because eventually these movies will pick up. They will pick up and they will start making money. So guys, this is what I have for you guys today on Alita. If you like this content, check out our review on Alita Battle Angel Blu-ray. I will leave the link in the description, and subscribe to our channel. Once again, my name is IMAX, and I'll get back to you guys next time.